Okay, genius, let's play out your home defense fantasy. Someone is coming onto your property. Your state-of-the-art Wi-Fi connected camera system sends a push notification to your phone. Ding. Motion detected at north perimeter. You fumble for your phone, unlock it, open the app, and watch a 15-second loading circle. Finally, you see a pixelated blob moving in the dark. Are they 50 feet away or 500? Are they armed? Are they a deer? By the time you figure it out, they're already at your back door, and you're in a reactive panic. Congratulations, your technology just made you slower. Now let's rewind. Imagine instead that you knew they were coming 10 minutes ago. Not with a blaring siren, but with a silent physical signal that only you understood. You had time to wake up your family, get to your safe position, and prepare on your terms. This isn't science fiction. This is the daily reality for Appalachian moonshiners for over a century, who had to protect illegal operations from some of the most determined lawmen in history. Their survival didn't depend on firepower. It depended on a network of silent environmental whispers that said, "Company's coming," long before company arrived. And today we're stealing their 3 best secrets. Let's start by burying your main weakness. You are reliant on systems that fail. Systems need power, internet, and complexity. The moonshiner's system needed a length of fishing line, a jar, and a basic understanding of physics. His warning system didn't fail in a storm. It didn't get hacked. It didn't need a subscription. It worked because gravity always works, and tension doesn't buffer. Your first instinct is to add complexity. Theirs was to subtract it until only the essential truth remained. Something moved where it shouldn't. Let's build that truth. Secret number 1, the hanging jar alarm. This is so stupidly simple you'll dismiss it, which is exactly why you need it. You take a clear glass mason jar, you tie a sturdy wire around its neck in a loop. You hang this jar by the wire from a low-hanging tree branch or a porch eave over a hard surface, a flat rock, a piece of tin, a flagstone. Now you run a monofilament fishing line from the base of the jar out into the woods across a trail and tie it off to a stake or another tree at ankle height. You adjust the jar so it's perfectly balanced, ready to tip. When someone trips the line, the jar tilts, slips off the wire, and falls onto the hard surface. It doesn't shatter and scream, "Alarm!" It goes thud, clunk, rar, roll. In the dead silence of the night, that unnatural, heavy, rolling sound carries. To anyone else, it's a weird noise. To you, it's a pinpoint report. Breach on the North Trail. It's a silent alarm because the alarm isn't the sound. The alarm is you knowing what that sound means. Your expensive camera just shows you a thing happening right now. The jar tells you a thing is about to happen. All right, a quick joke at your expense. What's the difference between a moonshiner's perimeter and a prepper's perimeter? The moonshiner has 3 ways to know you're coming from a quarter mile away, using items from his kitchen. The prepper has a $400 camera that sends him an alert when you're already smiling and waving at the lens. One is a warning system, the other is a souvenir photo service for looters. Secret number 2, the trip vine. This is next-level environmental hacking. You don't always need to add something. You can modify what's already there. Find a trail or a game path. Identify the thin, springy saplings or branches that overhang it. With a small, sharp knife, you make a series of nearly invisible partial cuts on the underside of the branch. You don't cut it off. You weaken it just enough so that its own tension is holding it up. Then you tie a fishing line to the tip of this branch and run it across the path. When the line is tripped, the branch, already critically stressed, snaps cleanly. The sound is a sharp crack, identical to a natural branch breaking. But you, who walk this path every day, will know that branch wasn't broken this morning. Again, the signal is silent to the untrained. To you, it's a gunshot of information. The beauty is, even if the intruder sees the broken branch, they think, "Oh, I broke a branch." They don't think, "I just triggered a perimeter alarm." They remain in confident, ignorant violation. You remain informed. This is the art of the hidden signal in the natural world. Now, the most important secret, the one that ties it all together, the creek watch. Moonshiners often placed stills near water sources. Revenue agents knew this and would use creek beds as silent approach vectors. The moonshiners' counter was to use the creek itself. They would place small, unstable piles of stones in the creek bed at strategic points. Anyone walking up the creek would inevitably dislodge a stone. The stones, carried by the current, would tap against other stones downstream, creating a distinct, repeating clack-clack-clack rhythm that was different from the normal water noise. A lookout positioned downstream would hear this stone telegraph and know someone was moving up the watercourse. Your modern application is about listening to the changes in your environment's baseline. It's not about high-tech microphones. It's about knowing the normal sounds of your land so well that the abnormal sound, a specific dog barking in the distance at 2 a.m., the sudden absence of crickets in one sector, triggers your awareness. You are the sensor. Your brain, trained on your environment, is the most sensitive, non-electric alarm system in existence. But you've probably never sat in silence on your own property for an hour, just listening. You don't know your baseline. You're deaf on your own land. The overarching principle is the ridge runner mindset. It's not about having a fortress. It's about having depth of perception. It's about pushing your awareness out beyond your walls using the environment itself. Your flaw is that you think of your property line as the border of your kingdom. The moonshiner thinks of the ridge line 2 miles away as his outer wall. He knows who passes there. You don't know who's in your driveway until they ring the doorbell. So your homework isn't to buy anything. It's to go outside tonight. Sit. Listen. Learn the sounds. Then tomorrow, with $10 worth of fishing line in a jar, build one silent, stupid, gravity-powered alarm on a back trail. Feel the shift happen. Feel your awareness extend beyond your flesh. That feeling, that quiet, early knowledge, is worth more than any siren, any camera, any shiny gadget in a catalog. Because in the end, the only thing that ever truly defends a home is the mind of the person inside it. Start using yours.